Hello. Oh, why aren't you picking up my... There we go. Okay. Hi. Sorry, I brought it up and the OBS was not acknowledging my desktop audio. And then it goes back again. What are you doing here, buddy? Okay, acknowledges there's a little bit of sound. Whatever, man. I don't care. It'll hopefully show up fine. So, hello! Yeah, it's just, being OBS. A broken but useful device. So, yeah. One more night as my mustachioed friend. No, I don't care about time. Well, I just want it to stop being lit up. Ah, look at them all. Look at all these little things. So I can go back and just so we're clear, I'm definitely at some point going to go back and try to get all 600 ego points. I'm going to look at all my mustaches. I got almost all of the mustaches. I'm very pleased with myself. They're so cute. Anyway, hi. No, I'm here. I'm totally here. I must ask you a question. I like this AU. Alright. So, I'm gonna get started, because I'm ready to play. Where were we? I was with the grieving, dying widow.
The telephone in the hall is ringing.
Oh, no it wasn't. I answered that phone, didn't I? Didn't I? It's Hastings, isn't it? Am I wrong? Did it take me backward? Probably. Answer the goddamn phone.
Hello?
Hello?
Poirot, is that you? Hastings here.
Okay, it took me backward.
Thank you for calling. Have you received a new letter from the murderer?
No, thank goodness. How are things in Churston?
I questioned Lady Clark, but I will not leave until I have examined everything of interest to me here. Fortunately, Franklin is absent, and I have a skeleton key.
That pretty
Have you
much
seen
means I
Thora
can have
Grey
my run
again?
of this place.
Briefly. But rest assured,
it's really
I
far away from
intend
my
to
neck.
summon her to London soon.
She's a fascinating girl.
But secretive. I would like
She's
to ask
a
her a few
fascinating
questions.
girl. Okay, we
Poirot,
get it.
she
You want to
wouldn't
bone her?
hurt a
Jesus
fly.
Christ.
Each to his own, my friend. Yours are pretty often among old ladies that have the maladies.
Poirot, are you mocking me?
No ill intended, rest assured. À bientôt, mon ami.
New objective: inspect the mansion. Hello. What?
How am I going to open this trunk?
Oh, I don't
Let us examine
know.
it.
Let us examine it. Okay. So it's a 4-number lock combination altogether. So
That does not appear to be very useful.
you don't appear to be very useful. Oh, nope, not what I was trying to do. Here we go. What's over here? Nice not having a noise. Why am I doing this? Okay. Usually these things are self-contained. Maybe I'll find more. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through people's shit. Another. I'm telling you, did Asher make all of their cabinets?
4 Chinese symbols are engraved on this padlock.
Let's see.
Well, well. The characters engraved on this disc resemble those engraved on the padlock.
I never did find my notepad or my notebook, so box lid it is. I'm drawing them in their discs so that just in case they're like a. Why is it like that? I don't know how I'm supposed to know their place in. Oh.
The position of this character
I'm supposed
looks
to be
right
turning them. Okay. That looks dreadful. That one's fine. This one needs to be turned like
That's
so.
it. This character appears to be the right way round.
Thank you.
That's it. This character appears to be the right way round.
Thank you, Poirot. You're very helpful. Okay, sort of. Okay, so, nope, okay. Do they not? Okay, so that one literally only has that one, so it can only be that. This one has... Oh, okay. No, I just was... So it's... They all have... Each one is just a matter of getting them in the right... Okay, well, I'm gonna do them... How do I know what order in which to do
No,
them?
it's not the right code.
Well, no shit.
Let's check the Chinese characters again.
I didn't say it was the right code. You...
It's only a hinge. Nothing interesting.
My problem is that one... Well, does that mean that that one's not in the right? Oh my god, that one's upside down. I just realized. I was wondering
That's
why
it.
it looked wrong. God
This
damn it.
character appears to be the right way round.
I'm so stupid. Okay. Now then.
Very good. All the circles are facing the right way. What are they showing me?
Then it goes 1, 2, 3. Like the opposite order in which I looked at them. If I'm remembering correctly. So it goes 1. 2. 3. 4. Did I mix these two up? Might have mixed these two up. Bitch? What you mean?
No, it's not the right.
Shut up. Okay, because it's definitely... Oh! I don't know how I did that in my... Oh, wait, this was the middle one. Okay. I'm so stupid. I am not stupid. I'm just making mistakes. One. It's because I did things out of order, so my brain rewrote shit. That's still 2. Okay, that'll be good. Let's do it in the right order now. It's better when you make informed decisions. Nope. Come on, keep going.
At
Okay.
last, the cupboard is open.
Cupboard is open. Okay, let's see.
Helmet, flask, and rifles. Franklin is very well equipped.
Kept.
Helmet, flask, and
Oh, okay.
the railway children. E. Nesbit.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did say it was Eat the Railway Children.
For Franklin. Untitled Christmas, 1910.
I didn't even catch that. Like all I got from that was, oh yeah, like the boxcar children. That was like my understand, but
Genteel and wild. English countryside revisited.
oh, sorry, what? Style trap. Jesus. Oh, okay. As with previous decades in the 1930s. Wait, how did we start? The 1930s, huh? Wait, doesn't this take place in 1935? Is it? Am I insane?
Traveling
Did I
in
just happen
China,
to see that date a few
practical
times?
guide
And get
for English travelers.
Franklin is well equipped to have the servants while drunk. Wow. I mean, you ain't wrong. Oh yeah, just go touch that map. Just touch it. Touch all up on it. He will. It's going down here.
This plate appears to be able to move, but something is blocking it. This plate appears
so
to
it's
be
all
able
of
to
them, not
move,
just the
but
black ones. Okay.
something is blocking.
Okay, no, I've got that. Thank you, sir.
I must need something to continue.
Okay. Guys, do we remember where I got this key from? I think I got it from Betty's room. And I'm very confused as to why I still have it. Maybe I use it here. It's a future book. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm right. It is supposed to be 1935. That's what I thought. Fucking future books. Yeah, no, I got it, but since I don't... This headband keeps slipping off this evening. Oh, good. Jesus Christ, he really likes a good mounted head.
July 1920, Alaska Peninsula.
Poor beer. I hope Franklin dies. I hope they make it all the way to
Franklin
F.
appears to be very active.
No, but his name is Franklin Charles. I don't remember what their last name is. Cursed. Or Cussed. Well, that I just wasn't focusing on quite the right part of the impressive collection.
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter, a traveler.
Okay. That's just gonna be bringing me back to that, isn't it?
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman.
No, I've
A
got
good
that. Thank you.
sportsman, a hunter, a traveler.
A colonialist, yes. Nope, that's pretty. I mean, have we seen the amount of freaking? Anyway. Okay. Few steps at a time, there, sir. Don't want to strain yourself. Oh, wait, what am I missing for this? It's obviously something that's in the house. I'll come back to it. It's fine. It'll be fine. No. Oh, wait. I meant yes. Yes. Next head we see is human. Fine. I mean...
Sir Carmichael's collection?
Oh, is it Carmichael? No, Carmichael was
I
his
see
first.
some papers that were not there the first time I visited.
Hello. What are you papers? I must turn them over.
Ernest Logan, MD,
Clark
Brighton
was the
Cancer
last name.
Institute,
Jesus.
201
did I
Dusk
get
Road, Brighton, Sussex.
Cussed with somebody else.
To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comsite Churchton, Devon.
Oh, Cuss is the
Brighton,
bad guy's last name.
1935, January the 5th. As a man of science, I owe it to you to be completely frank. Lady Clark, your wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer.
No, it wasn't. I fucking looked
I
on the
confess
side.
I didn't suspect anything like that during the first exams. But with the test results I have received today, there is unfortunately no place for doubt. I estimate that Lady Clark's life expectancy is no more than 1 year.
What do you mean there are papers here? Wait, those are clearly not the papers to which he was referring, because I already looked at those.
Valuers report property.
This is clearly what you meant. I was like, wait a second. I fucking...
Court and Brunswick.
Oh.
These daggers are only ceremonial.
Yeah, that's what you said. I did look under the handle. I didn't see anything. I was thinking I'm gonna go look again, but like, there was very clearly nothing there when I looked.
How am I going to open?
Because I was looking for these things to be visible. Whatever. Why couldn't you guys have figured that out before now? Hmm?
Leaving the code on the trunk. What a strange character Franklin is.
Okay. Is this in parts? Like... No, it's not in parts. I don't know why it says 731. Hey. It is a thrilling watch, okay? In the chat. Hello? Are you going to move or not? I grab you. Oh, that one doesn't move. Wait, no, I'm pretty sure I moved it. What are you fucking doing here, buddy? I know I moved it. So, what the shit, man? That's not it. Oh my god, this thing. It's upsetting. No, I know that. No, I cannot set the clock to 7:31. I tried that. It tries to snap it right back to 7:30. I mean, like, I guess that technically the clock would be, like, in between. It doesn't let me do in-betweens on this clock, so it's got to be a direct number. And then, so that's at 7:31, and then over here we've got 5. I don't think there's a number on the middle one, but it won't let me move it anymore. 5:20. This won't let me move it anymore. I moved it to begin with. I know for a fact that I moved it. Why won't it move? There we go. This has 28. So I have 7:31 on the first one. 28 on the second one. And 5 and 20 on the third one. That's true. There were 2 dots. Okay, so one of them. There we go. Okay. And it is the one. So if I'm looking at these right, I'm trying to make sure, because it's really hard because they have to make. Ooh, it's really obnoxious to have to zoom back out to look at these things. Okay, so 7:20. Let's try that.
So, what is this sound?
Don't know what the other. Oh.
I should be able to open the trunk now.
Should you?
There we are.
Hey. Like a stock sound for a game.
Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Mr. Clark really has refined tastes.
Is that called Daddy?
Whiskey and other good quality drinks. Mr. Clark really has refined tastes.
Daddy whiskey? Alright. Zoom into it. Open it. Zoom out of it. Zoom into it. Open it. Ayy. Oh.
Why has Franklin put an Allen key inside his trunk? I'll borrow it for a minute.
Oh, alright, that sounds good. I'll borrow it for a minute. Ooh,
A
books.
pile of books. including one about dragons. Nothing interesting.
Then why include it if it's not interesting? Bummer. Why won't you let me do anything with this?
An Allen key. It can...
I want that one. See there? Because that's definitely the shape. Okay, okay, now I can use it, I would assume. Hi, can I borrow your daddy? Daddy. I've been good for dad. Okay. Okay, this is... Oh boy.
An Allen key. It can be used in 5 positions.
Thank you. It can be used in 5 positions, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's the one that I want. The one that I want is the one I want. Yee!
Another screw.
Another scroll. Okay, alright, calm down, buddy. It's basically the same shape. Well, that's an odd looking screw. It's very, act like we're putting together IKEA furniture. Exactly.
This engraving is not very easy to understand. I need to sort it out.
Oh, well, that's brilliant deduction, sir. It looks like a map to me. No. I don't like that these things move like this. You shouldn't be moving like this. Would you or do you not murder the creator of this cabinet? Good God, I'm telling you, I'm still willing to bet that this is Asher. Asher did all of this crap. It's a fucking... What is happening? Like... What? I don't like that these are all locked together. Jesus Christ-a-nitly. Like, how do I move because it's just this one now that's an issue. I don't... Okay. That's clearly not right. But at the same time, at least I'm figuring this shit out. Okay, that one... That's gonna need to move all the... Oh, yeah. This one works independently.
Franklin must really love his country to
Jesus.
have an engraving in his
Fuck
trunk.
me.
I think I heard the panel above release.
They're too hard to move. It was too hard. Too hard, man. I think I heard the panel above release.
A signet ring?
Ooh.
A signet ring with a code written on it. 1587.
I mean, I would assume that's
May
a
be
date,
useful
but
to me.
code works. Code makes sense at this point. I got 10 ego points. Okay, what was that? 15
I
shit.
finished with this subject.
Yes, but what did you get from it? Did I take a note of that? 1587? Is that what it was? Did anybody happen to notice? Was it 1587? That was not enough ego. I think that's the max ego points you can get from it. I am inspecting the mansion, you bitch. Because I feel like... Oh, wait. That's right, that's what I needed.
I think the signet ring should be placed here.
Yeah. Although I love that I got rid of the Allen key.
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
You have? I haven't. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Oofda woofda. Okay.
July 1920.
Because I didn't. Okay.
Alaska Peninsula.
So, Alaska Peninsula. I really wish I had more than a box. Phrasing. Okay. Alright, here's a notebook. Found one. It's not my Nature notebook, but it will work. What is even going on with this notebook? Oh. I've got snowflakes in here. Okay, so... Sorry, microphone. Alaskan Peninsula is the Bear Claw. Microphone, why do you keep getting in my way? Okay, Are there any in that study? Oh my god, keep moving. Keep moving, Poirot.
April 1925, Aceh Province, Sumatra.
Hopefully I'll be able to tell my little scratches from one another. See anything? Hey, wait, did I look this map?
Traditional Chinese map. Facsimile. South is on the top of the map.
Okie dokie.
Best to leave her to sleep now.
Oh, okay, fine. Jesus Christ. What trophies then? Like, I've seen two trophies at this point. Let's see. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Miss Thoragray, Comside, Chuston, Devon. Arsenic trioxide thallium.
Black Dragon's Curse. Franklin, who will never grow
Black Dragon's
up.
Curse. To Franklin, who will never grow up. January 25, 1928. Car Charlotte.
I'm really not sure what to do about this map then. Okay. Like, am I trying to overcomplicate shit? And,
The plates around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these symbols on Franklin's trophies.
I mean... I'm really not sure what to do here. Have I missed something? Like, he said he's seen it on his trophies, but the only two I can look at, I got. So,
Libya. Libya.
What about Libya, honey? What about it?
Sumatra.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, I'll put that one there at least. Go down!
Sumatra.
Maybe it's in each corner? No, because that can only be that. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do with that. Wait, that's not that, because that's Sumatra.
Australia.
What has he gotten from Australia? Okay, yeah, Alaska for the bear. Well, he won't look at it. There we go. Alaskan Peninsula.
Alaska.
But do you think that he wants... apparently that one. What other things does he think? What am I doing? Am I grabbing this? Rip it.
The New Siberia Archipelago.
Yeah, wait. Where did he say that one? Okay. clearly when he looked at other things, so not just his hunting trophies. Back the fuck out. I swear to God. I have to loudly click at it. I can't just click at it. Are they like the footprints of his trophies from each of those parts of the world? But are there 2 prints for each? Or just one? Okay. Well, we've seen other things in his collection. Right? Some things, right? Nothing in here, though. These are like books. Although, now I don't know, honestly. This is fucking bullshit.
Traveling in China.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you, Poirot. Oofda. Okay, let's go back to his, well, no. Let's see if there was anything else in here that I'm overlooking. Nah. Oh, hey, wait, hold on. There's a head I didn't look at.
February 1922, South Africa.
So maybe there are more that I'm missing. Or at least one more that I'm missing. So that... But, like, here's the thing. He really won't let me go back upstairs.
Best to leave her to...
You're a fucking jerk, and I hate you. Is there anything in here that was a... No, it was just like...
I've finished with this.
Well, I wanted to look at the shit in it, so... Fuck you, Poirot. Yes, we've seen the lion head. That's where we got the skeleton key from, even. We've definitely seen the lion head.
There are some very valuable objects here.
Thanks, that was helpful.
Sir Carmichael's collection could...
Oh, ba-dooba-dooba-dooba. Okay, I'm widening this room a little. At least a clock in here. So maybe I can widen it this way too. I like this game, but the controls in it are super fucking wonky. They also have it on like video game consoles, and I'm wondering if that's easier or harder.
Order and method above all. Let us finish.
Fine. Fuck you. Yeah. I told that silly Belgian.
The door is locked.
Okay, so is this a key? Oh wait, no shit. Oh wait, that's the skeleton key. It's the skeleton key that I have.
Clark's patients. Let us study them closely and see if there are any familiar names.
There are not
The
3
test
per
and the
animal though.
records
I've
from
looked.
A to D.
I'll check
They've
again.
been handled recently. No names. Disappointing. Lots of dust. The records from E to Z have not been touched for years. No names. Disappointing.
So what was the point of this? I'm going to murder Poirot, you
Sir
get to guess
Carmichael's...
who. Who do I plan on murdering? See, there's really only that. I don't see any other symbols anywhere else on it. I can't widen this room anymore. There are only 3 animals. Unless there's one upstairs, obviously. But I still... That startled
The plates
me.
around the picture appear to have unlocked. I think I've already seen these
got
symbols
nothing
on
for
Franklin's
Australia.
trophies.
But he seemed to point it out. For Sumatra. That can only be that, so... And this or... This for South Africa. I've got no idea what about South America. Anywhere in South America. What did... Okay. Wonk. Wasn't there something about Argentina or something like
Brazil.
that? Brazil, that was it. There was something in Brazil. You know,
Alaska.
Alaska's that. I wonder if like every other one was supposed to be that or something. And then
The New Siberia Archipelago.
and I remember him saying all of
The
these.
Lion of Sumatra.
Right. What the fuck just happened?
Sumatra.
Right, the Lion of Sumatra.
Alaska.
What triggered him doing that?
Alaska.
Does anybody know? Oh! North is at the top. Is that where he got it from? Apparently not, because that didn't work. I don't know why he did that. You guys? Does anyone know why he did that? Okay. That one can only be that, so...
South Africa.
South Africa. Sumatra. I'm not sure what's going on here.
The African kudu.
What? Okay, so I'm supposed to be lining it up in a way which is apparently counterintuitive. Oh! I'm supposed to be getting the crosses then? Okay, okay. In which case, okay. There and there.
The
There in
Alaskan
Alaska.
Kodia bear.
Okay. Although, there we go. I'm like, where is this little thingy? Now here's the problem. I have to guess everything else. Because I don't know them. Yeah, no, I got it. It's the latitude and longitude. Okay, so this... and something in Libya. Okay, so these two need to line up. Oops. Oh, no, wait, that one lined up for that. Never mind. This needs... Will it not line up if I haven't seen a thing? Is that what it is? So there are things that I haven't seen? That doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter that I moved the lion paw.
I heard the sound of a mechanism.
Okay, that is why.
Strange way of protecting one's safe.
Alright, and then
Triangulating.
15... What was it, 87? Guys, I honestly don't remember. 15... Oh wait, I can just look at it. It's on the ring. Right?
A signet ring bearing
Yes,
the
87.
clock's... These documents are very likely going to help me for the rest of the inquiry. A dozen gold sovereigns. Some shares for the Southern Railway and some treasury bills. This is not worth much. Hardly enough to justify your robbery.
Well, yeah, we've already...
A dozen gold sovereigns.
What?
Sir Carmichael Clark, Campside, Churston, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Tsimsha, Kowloon, Hong Kong. Campside, 1935, January the 12th. Dear Franklin, first, I wish you a good start to a successful new year. I have received your letter dated December 10th. Thanks for defending my interest against Wang, this robber. Things could have got pretty bad if you weren't a real cold-blooded guy. I envy you for that. Things go on here much as usual. Charlotte is moderately free from pain. I wish one could say more. You may remember Thora Gray. She is a dear girl and a greater comfort to me that I can tell you. I should not have known what to do through this bad time but for her. She has an exquisite taste and shares my passion for Chinese art. No daughter could be a closer or more sympathetic companion. Life has been difficult, but I am glad to feel that here she has a home and true affection. You wrote me you want to stay in China for 1 more year or even longer. I don't object. The longer you stay, the more opportunities you will have to increase our collection. Nonetheless, you should know that we miss you here, and that Charlotte will be gone by the time you come back. I am, dear Franklin, your truly affectionate brother. Eton College School Year, 1912-1913. Franklin Clark. School report for Franklin Clark. According to his teachers, Franklin was a good student, but lacked discipline.
Okay.
Charlotte Clark, Campside, Churston, Devon. To Mr. Franklin Clark, Peninsula Hotel, Salisbury Road, Tsimsha, Kowloon, Hong Kong, Campside, 1935, January 1st. I wish you with all my heart a happy year 1935. Writing my greeting cards, I have affectionate thoughts for you. Always
I'm
smiling
still
as
really
a
kind
child,
of upset about
sailing
that
to
future
distant
book.
countries and bringing back to us trunks full of wonder. At home, everything annoys me. Starting with this young Thora Sir Carmichael is so fond of. I have nobody to share my feelings with, so I write to you. How can I tell you what happens to me? The simplest way the better. I am doomed. I still have 1 year to live, no more. How do I know? I opened the secret drawer of Carmichael and read a letter not addressed to me. In this letter, Dr. Logan tells my husband in the most direct way the truth he conceals from me.
That's really rude.
Sir, I know. But my husband doesn't know I know. Please don't tell him. And if he shares the truth with you, act as you are surprised. Carl will probably speak in his usual convoluted way, but I wanted to be the first to announce it to you. It does matter to me that you are aware of what happens in Compside. Warm regards, Charlotte.
Well, that's a bummer. Now she's losing her mind up there. And, okay, well, I'll just leave all this shit open. Can I go up there now?
Best to leave her to sleep now.
Okay.
I am not going to leave Compside now.
Okay. Were there things that were locked that I can use the... 'Cause I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing. Did I use that mirror yet? Apparently I have. What else is there for me to do in here? He won't let me go upstairs. I don't think there's anything left in here for me to look at. But I have been wrong in the past.
Franklin Clark appears to be a typical British gentleman. A good sportsman, a hunter,
Shut
a
your
traveler.
face. Shut up, you face. That's just that I looked at everything in there. Maybe. But what are the odds that I'd end up having to, like, just use the Xbox? Okay. Were there other things that needed to be unlocked? In fact, I unlocked this thing, right? Yeah, because that was the, and then I was able to look at it again. That's right, I remember now. I really want there to be something to do with this fireplace. I'm sure I've looked at this book, but I'm looking at it again.
Compside's private collection. The catalogue for Sir Carmichael Clark.
No, I cannot go out there. I mean, I could try again, but last I tried, he said no.
Order and method above all.
So, no, I cannot. Maybe I can look at this shit. That's it. That's it. I haven't looked at this shit. Okay. A dark dragon for a
A
bright-haired
dark dragon
maid.
for a bright-haired maid.
I read it already. He thinks I can't read. Poirot thinks I'm illiterate.
I've already seen similar daggers.
Yep. Okay, you just had it facing the right way, dude.
Attention, Franklin. Task list. A. Ordering Lady Clark remedies. Done. B. Tidying up real estate property files. Done. C. Calling the lawyer about inventory. Done. D. Update the tenant farmer list. Done. E. Update land rent accounting. Done. F. Ordering a restock of arsenic. Done. P.S. I have left on the living room table some of my things I don't want to keep. The locket and the dagger. I am sure you know why. Thora.
You inspect the mansion. Can I go outside now? I can go outside now, can't I? Oh, I think he's letting me outside, you guys. Ah! Okay. Now I can go for a nice stroll in the dead garden.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
Oh no. Am I gonna find a dead body? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be down here. Let's go down this way. Huh. It's his favorite view.
May you have peace, Carmichael. Charlotte.
Assume she's gonna be right next to him. Okay.
Where is the horrible smell of carrion coming from?
I heard you the first time, and I'm trying to figure it out. Thank you. Oh, now he wants to look at that. Jesus Christ.
It was probably the gardener who lit this fire. Look here. I wonder if someone wanted to get rid of these papers. This object will probably be useful to me.
What is this object? Can I like look at them? I mean, obviously I can look at them, but
If someone has tried to get rid of these documents, they may be important.
you don't want to. Maybe later when we go back home. Actually go to the center. Maybe I can actually look at, yeah. Once he's actually within view of something, he'll look at it. So that's a neat little thing.
This fountain makes a very relaxing sound.
That's good. It's a very good thing.
This wisteria is in full bloom.
There's nothing off that way? Like, he disappeared. Poirot, are you okay over there, buddy? Okay, then where is the smell of carrion coming from? Wait.
I would like to congratulate Clark's gardener. What symmetry.
That's it? That's all you have to say about that? Fuck you.
Something makes me feel uncomfortable.
Is it a dead body? Oh. Aw.
Brown
Dead rat.
pellets. Revolting. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What? Because I don't know, is it because she knows that he didn't even let me finish looking at that scene. Why did Thora leave personal belongings at Homicide? I honestly don't know. Thora left Carmichael's gifts. I'm... She left behind the gift. I'm trying to figure out what combination of these things is, Sorry, probably ought to plug my phone in. Okay. I don't know what combination of these things he thinks... And also, what the fucking... dead rat made him... Why did that bring him to this? Okay. She doesn't want to be accused of theft.
Everything that Thorgray has left behind comes from Sir Carmichael's collection. He most probably gave them to her. But she chose to leave them here rather than run the risk of being accused of theft. It is understandable when you know just how much Lady Clark mistrusted her. Let us now try and get our brand cells to work.
What? But can I look at the scene? Is Thora a poisoner? She doesn't need to.
Thorgray had no reason to kill someone who only had few months left to live. The poison she ordered was for rats. The gardener must have made good use of it, considering the stinking remains on the path, not far from the property.
Right here, in fact, right here.
I've finished here. I must put the skeleton key back.
Wait, let me look at the shit, you bastard!
The gardener does not follow the alignment. There, that's better. It is symmetrical.
So you don't think that there's something...
That's better. It is symmetrical.
Okay. I think there's a minor glitch in the game there. There, that is symmetrical. What's 2 of the points? 12 fucking ego points. Goddamn. Let's go call Hastings and tell him about our ego. He'll appreciate it.
I must put the skeleton key back and inform Hastings that I'm returning to land.
Oh my god, I got it. Jesus. You know, you've put everything else back on your own.
Perfect. Nothing else is keeping me here.
Ow. Nothing more to see.
Hello, Hastings?
Hello.
I have finished in Sherstone. I will take the first train. Tell me, do you know how to restore writing on a burnt document?
Yes, you just have to soak a cloth with a hydrochloric acid solution and rub the sheet of paper. Then the characters appear.
Bien. You have been of great assistance, Hastings. Could you please order the solution as soon as possible?
Of course, but what documents do you want to read?
You will see, my friend. À ce soir.
I'm not booping the snout of a dead animal. The dead kitty cat. No, boop the snout. What? What's this dude doing here?
Donald Fraser is here.
No, I can see
He
that. Thank
insisted
you.
on waiting to see you.
No, I'm waiting to see him. Oh, that was a terrible. He's like Scottish, isn't he? What am I doing? I won the mustache. Hastings, do you know
This
how to
man
read
is
a
tired.
pipe bomb? Jesus Christ. He just gets worse and worse. Like, way fucking worse. And his clothes like super...
Donald is short of sleep, and it looks as if he didn't even bother to undress before going to bed.
Okay. Donald, you alright, buddy? No.
Mr. Palo, I don't know why I'm here.
I mean, I didn't ask you to come here.
You wanted to talk, and you came to find the only man capable of hearing you.
Mr. Poirot, since Betty's death, I've doubts about myself. I don't know what to do. And I keep having a horrible dream 3 nights in a row.
Oh my god, his mouth didn't even move for that line.
Have a drink, and tell me about this dream.
It's always the same. I'm on the beach with Betty.
I'm
grab her
racist
around the
against
throat,
Scottish
And I
people.
squeeze, and squeeze until she's dead. Her head falls back, and I see that it's no longer Betty. It's Megan's face.
Have you seen Megan Barnard recently?
Yes, our grief has brought us together. I never really knew her before. She's really quite a remarkable girl. But I would never tell her about my dream.
Why not?
That's wise.
Is it her you are attacking in your dream?
No, it's Betty. And once Betty is dead, it's Megan's face that appears in its place.
Very interesting.
Is this how I get the Freud mustache?
Let's now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oh, this is totally how I get the Freud mustache. Okay. Starting to have feelings for Megan.
Mr. Fraser, I think that the real meaning of this dream is that you are in love with Megan Barnard.
Please go on. Do.
This dream certainly betrays your guilt.
Oh,
But what do you feel guilty about? Having killed your fiancée? Possible. Or forgetting her very quickly for her sister? Certainly. And this forgetting is perceived as a second death.
so you don't really think I was the one who killed Betty?
I do not exclude this theory.
No,
I
I
am
don't think you
simply
are the one who
saying that I
killed
do not
Betty.
need to
Honestly,
know that
sweetheart,
fact
you don't seem
to explain
capable
your dream and your
of
guilt.
anything.
Thank you for being frank, Mr. Poirot.
You can't even
helped me
keep
a
your
great
clothes
deal.
in the right order. I'm
Going
just...
back to Bexhill. I'll not take any more of your time up.
It is late, Mr. Fraser, and you are tired.
I'll sleep on the train. I like trains. It's easy to sleep rocked by the sound of the wheels.
What?
Poor
Yay,
boy,
I got
he
the
seems
Freud
completely
mustache.
lost.
Well, women seem to like him. I think Megan will take care of him. Oh, I remember. Did you order the product I needed?
Yes, we'll be receiving it tomorrow.
Bien, it is late, and I asked Miss Gray to come tomorrow morning. I have a few questions I wish to ask her.
Thank you, I got that. I know what ego points are now.
Mademoiselle, I asked you here in order to answer a very important question.
September 11th, 1935. Whoa, man.
Am I right in thinking you said that you did not speak to anyone on the day Sir Carmichael was murdered?
It's the absolute truth.
Yet, Lady Clark maintained that she saw you talking to a stranger on the front doorstep.
Really? She must have been mistaken. Oh, I remember now. I'd forgotten all about it, but it wasn't important. It was just a salesman. One of those traders who sell stockings from door to door.
Stockings.
Can you describe him to me?
Stockings!
Medium size. Glasses.
She does
Dark
rock back and forth
suit
a
and a
lot.
felt hat. Not the sort of man you notice. Completely harmless. That's why I forgot all about him.
Nothing else?
He was very hesitant and shy. Usually door-to-door salesmen are very confident. But he wasn't.
The stocking stalker.
You did not leave Churston willingly, I believe.
I don't wish to lie. Lady Clark did not appreciate my presence. And Franklin cannot go against the wishes of a sick lady. He is a good man. And he worries a great deal about his sister-in-law.
I noticed that you left some personal belongings behind at Churston. It was too risky for you to keep these objects, am I correct?
Risky? What was the risk?
What was the risk?
You know very well what Lady Clark might have said if you had kept these objects.
Indeed. These objects were gifts. But Lady Clark would have been convinced that I'd stolen them. By returning them, I put an end to such evil gossip.
Bien. I must ask you one last question. Please reply frankly with either yes or no. If
Either
Lady
yes
Clark
or
had
no.
died, would you have agreed to marry Sir Carmichael if he'd ask you?
How dare you ask such a question? Sir Carmichael treated me just like his daughter. And all that I ever felt him was affection and gratitude, nothing else.
Thank you, mademoiselle. I will not keep you any longer.
He keeps inviting people here for the shortest conversations.
I met Thora Grey on the stairs. Her cheeks were ablaze, and she appeared to be deeply hurt. Poirot, have you offended the poor girl again?
Stop
Do you have
protecting
good
her.
reasons for accusing her?
I accused her of nothing, Hastings. I simply asked her an important question she did not answer. Let us see if we can answer it for her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Sir Carmichael found her charming, but how? But they don't have like. Thora is a seductress after all. No. Her eyes are scary. Would Thora have married Sir Carmichael if he had lived? Was she actually his illegitimate daughter? Is that what we're getting here? Which would make the relationship with Franklin very
You must know how to read between the lines, Hastings. When Sir Carmichael refers to paternal affection, he's lying to himself. Read this engraving on the brooch. A dark dragon for an angel with glossy hair. These are the words of a lover, not a father. Lady Clark was not wrong.
What if Sir Carmichael had fallen in love with his secretary? That doesn't mean that she forced him to do so.
True, there are extenuating circumstances. She is a penniless orphan. But she's calculating. Just look how she avoided it when asked if she would have married Clark.
I see. You think she seduced Sir Carmichael for her own gain, and
Not
that now she's doing the
necessarily.
same with his brother. Poirot, your world is a very dark place.
Do not get carried away, mon ami. We have another more important matter to settle.
Really?
Yes, would you believe that Miss Grey taught me something new?
what is that?
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
I would love to. Let's get this going. Oh, the Thor's hammer. How did I get Thor's hammer? Is there a common point between these murders? Yes. Stocking box. Ah.
It's perfectly clear, Hastings, perfectly clear. Indeed, a stocking seller visited Andover, Bexhill, and Churston on the day of each murder. We have our suspect. This should be of interest to John.
Open your eyes, Hastings. Exactly. Telephone Jack.
Chief Inspector, we are looking for a stocking salesman.
I see you have a suspect.
Just picks
Yes.
up the phone.
Contact
Inspector?
all the stocking wholesalers who may employ him.
Your suspect is a
This is
salesman?
the operator.
No,
How
he
can I
does not
help
take
you?
orders. He sells door to door.
Right. The hunt is on.
Right. The hunt is on. I think that's the most intonation he's had this entire time.
Are you leaving, Mr. Cust?
Yes, I'm going to Cheltenham.
You shouldn't travel today. You don't look very well.
I have to. I have engagements. I must respect them.
Shit. He didn't look so good. Mr. Cust, are you okay?
Can you get the post, Hastings?
And why don't you go and get it yourself?
Très bien. What's going
Jeez.
on?
Someone's in a
I've
bad
never known
mood.
Hastings to be so disagreeable.
Well, first things first. Oh. I was hoping you could look at him. I was wanting to observe him. But, you know, whatever, man.
It is not the right time.
Fine. Sorry, I was loud, I'm sure. Just pick things up the right way.
Poor Mr. Poirot. I'm quite sorry for you. If at first you don't
What?
succeed, try again.
Wait, September 11th
We've
already
a long
happened.
way to
Or
go still.
is today.
Typery? No, that comes later. Letter T. The next little incident will take place in Doncaster on September 11th. So long,
But that's today, or
ABC.
I would think.
I should compare this letter.
That's today! Poirot, there is no time. That's today. You gotta get to Doncaster.
It is not the right...
Whatever, man. Fucking dumbass, dummy. He has zero sense of urgency. Oh, well, another person dies. It happens.
I do not need to make a telephone call at the moment.
I thought you did. Oh, no, right. You're comparing the fucking letters. When it... How is this required? Can he not just see the types at this point?
Let us
Baby,
examine
I'm gonna
this
kill
more
a French,
closely.
Belgian. Not like that.
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, this I is weird.
I know it.
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter.
Shut up. I'm very irritated with you right now. Someone is dying as we
Yes,
fucking
The
speak.
I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my
Are
theory.
there any that I haven't already caught, or is it just gonna be the same ones over and over again?
Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Yeah, the E. It's a little it's higher.
Let us examine the characters in
I
this word.
hate you so much. Fine. W.
The W is not printed properly.
Jesus fuck.
Right. Let us
Compare
compare this
letters.
with the other letter.
Paper with ink on. Exactly. This is basically.
Of
I don't
course,
like that he said
the
so
W
long.
characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
I hate you, Poirot. I hate you so much.
Yes, the A.
No, I know because we've
Right.
done this
Let us
at least 2 other times. I'm pretty sure just 2 other times.
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter.
Good job, Poirot.
Hastings, strikes tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Inspector Judd?
It's today.
He's on another line.
He says September 11th.
Can I take a
it's
message?
the 11th.
Yes, please, mademoiselle.
The game
It is from
developers
Hercule
did not
Poirot.
pay attention to dates.
Tell
in
him
this.
ABC strikes tomorrow in
Oh yes,
Doncaster.
we'll have something
You
about,
must call
you know,
me
what
back.
happened in 1937.
Very
That's
well,
what happened
sir.
in the past, when this is 1935.
Now I'm going to see what I can find from these burnt documents.
But
I've received the product I need. Hastings, if you
I'm
do not
letting it
mind,
go.
I would like you to take a few notes.
I'm letting
Yes.
it go.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Can we talk to him about why he's all poopy? Talk to Hastings. Ask him why he's poopy. Did he realize that I broke his, Oh my god. I really do like this game. I swear to it. I don't know why he won't walk the way I want him to anymore. Oh.
So, how are you getting on? I'm ready to take notes.
Ow. Okay,
Now, down to work. What of this needs putting in order a little?
okay. What are you trying to do here, buddy? Okay, so I'm supposed to attach them directly to these.
This piece should be placed here.
Good job. I'm very proud of you.
This piece should be placed.
That goes here. No. Nope, pretty sure. Pretty sure here, buddy.
This page is finished.
Yeah, that looks
That's
great.
done. 3 more to go.
This looks perfect. I can't see a thing. I'm gonna have to trust you on that. No, that's too... Nope, it is. Okay.
It's so simple.
It's so simple. Yeah.
This page is finished.
You're finished.
And that's 2 done.
I'm apparently super over their speaking, so I'm just kind of flashing right through them. Whoever wrote
This page is finished. Only 1 more.
I got that, thank you. I can count. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a moron. I swear I can hear my boyfriend making a face in there. Oh, okay, sure.
This piece should be placed.
Shut your face. I don't care that I'm getting abusive.
This page is finished. All the
No
pages are
poop, Poirot.
reconstructed.
Okay. Oh, okay, I have to drag it. Wait, pick it
A
up.
bottle of solvent.
Yes. Doop, doop.
The cloth is now soaked with solvent.
It's purple. Doop. Yep, I did it.
Got it.
Fix
Make a
that.
note, Hastings. Make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look,
And a reminder where we found these
Poirot, where on earth did
was
you
at
find these
Carmichael
files?
Place.
On a fire at the
Chronicles
bottom of the
Place.
garden at Comside.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
I'm really angry that the fucking calendar right there says September 11th. I don't know. What am I supposed to be doing now? Read the constructed documents. Okay. Don't abuse him. He's been through a lot. He was a war refugee. I don't
Alice
care.
Asher, shopkeeper in Handover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with loss of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine. Betty Barnard, waitress in Bexhill.
That last one's gonna be...
Chronic bronchitis, causing dysphonia. Advised to stop smoking.
She didn't.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust. War wounded, mustard gas and head trauma. Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Coughing fits with blood. Suffers from absences and amnesia.
Oh, really?
Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of
Dudley
the Black Swan
Dunbar.
Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Go to this person in Doncaster. I'm sorry? You're supposed to be a bright man. Where do the burned documents come from? That's true. Where do the burned documents come from? Like what? I don't think this is it, but apparently it is. Fine. Documents come from Dr. Clark's patient stuff.
The burned documents are medical records, and without a doubt, they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C, or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the 2 victims appear on them? And who are the 2 other patients?
These are very good questions.
Go to Doncaster! You answer the telephone, Hastings. You've been a little bitch. Let me stand here for a minute.
Hello, Poirot?
Any news, Chief Inspector?
You wanted a stocking seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady, who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust? How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers. It's a serious lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
Look for him at the Black Swan
I
Hotel.
vaguely wanted to give him the wrong answer and
What?
see what that did.
How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
You appear to be very sure of
Actually,
yourself.
I just have some solvent.
Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
There are always murderers under my roof. Come on.
Chief Inspector, I would rather call myself.
I guess.
As you wish. Please go ahead.
Okay.
Hello, the Black Swan. Hercule Poirot here. May I speak to the owner?
Speaking. Dick Dudley Dunbar. How can I help you?
Is there Mr. Cust among your guests?
He arrived today. Shall I call him for you?
No, I would like you to stay away from...
No, it is you I wish to speak with.
But who is this Cust?
Have you heard about the ABC case?
Oh, yes. I must say I'm not all that reassured. What with my name starting with D and all that.
Mr. Dunbar,
You're in
you're gonna
danger.
die.
Beware of your guest.
Do you think that Cust might be dangerous? Oh, I do hope you're wrong. He seems so harmless, you know. Oh, yes, completely harmless.
just one of these dangerous. But I'm trying to think of what Poirot would actually do. I like how Poirot's standing there.
We must not overestimate the danger.
Yep,
What
he's
should
gonna
I
die.
do?
He's gonna die. Just keep an eye on him.
Watch him. If he leaves the hotel, watch where he is heading. I'll call the police in Doncaster immediately. When they arrive, keep out of the way.
Oh, indeed. I shall keep out of the way. I have a bad heart, you see, and a big shot could kill me. Thank you for having warned me.
Hello, Poirot. We have some good news. The police in Doncaster have caught our man at the Black Swan Hotel. They're sending him here by train. While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does he live?
The Marbury Guest House?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt.
A bientôt.
Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our #1 suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
No.
The dentist. So that is why you are so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
But an
I'm happy
unavoidable
to get to
one.
cancel it.
Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
But I was no. Go. I insist. But I was really looking forward. No, please. Dental
Marbury
hygiene
Guest
comes
House,
above all
please.
else. Okay, get in there. Get in, buddy.
Marbury. There is a very pretty village by this name in Cheshire.
In Cheshire. Have you seen the reconstructions from the bonuses? Yes. Yes, I have. Hello there, ma'am.
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Jupp told me that you might be
Did
coming.
he say why? I suspect not, since you're so cheery. Get annoyed seeing her peel potatoes. Or tell her that she is great help. What do you guys think? Do I be annoyed with the potatoes? Legitimately asking. I don't know which to do. I don't know. Why would you be a fine?
Madame, you may be of valuable help to me.
It would be my pleasure to help you. Will there be some journalists there as well?
I think
Jesus
you might
Christ,
even
lady.
be interviewed. You are key witness.
I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards.
I'm
It was
sure
only
this is
this morning
silly,
that
but
I understood.
something about the way she's doing
He
is
told
really
me he
making
was
me
going to
suspicious.
But my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Cuss left behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined. As you can imagine, when I saw that, I called Scotland Yard.
One moment, please. How did you know that Cust had underlined Doncaster in his railway guide?
I went and had a look in his room.
I see. Do you make a habit of searching through your lodger's belongings?
Well, what are you going to do later? I bet you're going to poke around his room too.
Uh-huh.
Tell me,
But-
did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
He's rather queer. He talks to himself. He has a bad cough. Because of the war, he says. And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
He does not know how to get blood out of his clothing.
Where were the stains on the shirt?
Can't recall.
Got used to travel for his work. Is that correct?
Yes, although he was unwell on trains.
Do you know where Cust was at the time of the murder in Andover and Bexhill? On June the 21st and July the 25th?
No idea.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cuss rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a
I'll
few
decide.
days, I have no reason to make a note of it. Ah, I remember one thing. Bexer's by the sea, right?
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cast asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
Very interesting. Please continue.
I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
When did he start buying the newspapers?
Let's see. I think it was just after the millionaire's murder in Churston. He didn't seem all that interested before that.
That will be all for now.
Seems
I'm going to
until
take a look
after
at
the
his
third
room.
murder?
Take the key on the counter.
This woman appears to be in a bad mood.
How can you tell with this animation what's jerky movements and what's not?
Mrs. Marbury is taking out her bad mood on the evening meal's potato.
What did you just say about me? I said you are really abusing these potatoes. Yoink.
I should check the register. Mrs. Marbury may have been hiding something from me.
Okay, you gonna do it right in front of her?
I don't think my register will help you. Mr. Cuss rents his room all year.
Yeah, you said that.
If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it.
Uh-huh. All the same. Oh my god, turn things around the right way.
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
Can I look at this first? Can I look at it first? I don't know what truth he's talking about. Oops.
Mrs. Marbury is taking out her bad mood on the evening meal's potato.
That's not what I wanted you to do.
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder? Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
If I did, it was because Mr. Cuss wasn't here. What about it?
He runs it for a year at a time. I'm trying to separate Ariana from Poirot because I'm not sure which one of us wants to do which one. I'm doing it.
You rented the same room to two people. That's fraud.
Calm down, Mr. Poirot. My lodgings were full and I couldn't let poor Mr. Fishman sleep outside.
Got 3 ego points from that, so that's cool.
It looks like I've found the real master of this house.
The kitty. That's a good baby.
There is no need to worry about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
Oh, it's a mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror. Oh my god. Just because you can turn something around doesn't mean you should have to.
Laudanum Cameron's chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher.
Is he just
The
killing them to
subject
get
would
there?
probably be useful to me.
Medicine? A sedative,
Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. The subject would probably be useful to me. How hopeful. This place is a real mess.
Hey, look at the typewriter, look at the typewriter. Fine, you don't want to look at the typewriter? Fuck you. What were you trying to look at there, buddy?
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Look at the typewriter, look at the typewriter, look at the typewriter! Typewriter.
I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it?
Well, how do you normally do it?
Something is blocking the ribbon. Something is blocking the ribbon.
No, I got that. Thank you.
The left-hand heel has been removed.
Great. Quick, we need to put more object interactions into this. Have them unscrew something? Perfect.
The right-hand heel has been removed.
This was necessary. No, just take it.
Something is blocking the ribbon.
What? What's blocking the ribbon? What? I took those things off. Okay.
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC.
It was. It was.
I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry.
Poor Mr. Poirot.
All the letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
Very good, Poirot. I'm proud of you, buddy. Alright, and how
It's
about
an
this?
ABC.
I mean, that's not in and of itself damning evidence, but...
A long-bladed knife. A murderer's weapon.
Or
The
a hunter's
subject
weapon.
would probably be useful to me.
I'll just take this as well. All detectives are kleptos.
John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester. To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes. Cast is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left.
Yeah,
It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury. Did Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning?
Cleaning. What was my new objective? Search, because that's been my objective. He's got a whole bunch of ABCs, is that it?
ABC guys. Enough to sign about a dozen murders.
So he wasn't super ambitious. Like, I'll make it, what, maybe almost halfway through the alphabet?
It's closed.
Sure. Oh, well, it's a good thing I've got a murderer's knife that I can just use as a letter opener, right? Am I right?
This knife.
Yes, I know. Wait, what did you say?
Stockings.
Oh, stockings. Got it. That was... What is that? Blood? It is, it's blood.
This dark stain. It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there.
Yeah, it's next to the sink, so it could easily have been done like if he was shaving or something. So.
Most probably the basting dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands. The Bexhill Daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder. All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churston murder onwards. Nothing before that date. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What? I was gonna... Where was Cust at the time of the Bexhill murder? Local Bexhill paper. Okay. Cust was probably...
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it.
There you
Cust
go,
bought
buddy.
this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th.
Not really using those gray cells very well.
No use continuing the inspection of this room.
Wait, no. I want to look at one more thing. There's one more thing in here.
White shirts. Everything has been washed very well.
There's no more reason to look in here. I have one more object to look at, you son of a bitch. Now let's go wait for Inspector Japp.
Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
I look forward to seeing you again, Mr. Poirot.
You're a phony-ass bitch, Miss Marbury.
Chief Inspector, I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
As she is off to
I'm
do,
sorry I'm
evidently.
late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crime.
No, all 3 occasions. What do you want me to do? Talk to I was just talking to Japp. Why can't I just continue to speak with him? Am I not in the right place to speak with him? Like, what's happening here? Y'all are seeing this, right? It's doing this thing again. My recusal is in no way suspicious. Please let me speak to him. Wretched game. No, don't walk there. Speak with the man. Give him the sedative. Give him the laudanum. Strangle him with the ribbon. Fine.
It is not the right time.
Well, are you gonna speak to him then? Thank you.
I had best talk to Jap.
Yeah,
I've listened
hear
closely to what you
motherfucker.
have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
What?
That is what we're going to look for.
Why would we try to prove the contrary?
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What? We. I mean, I'm being honest with all my evidence anyway. That's connecting each of them. But, okay, there we go. What are the common points between Cust and the... Are there any... All the letters were sent from that? I mean, he's got the thingy. And he's got the other thingy. Is Cust's behavior suspicious? Let's see. Keeps newspapers about the murder. He lied about his destination, and he had blood on him. Guilt.
The evidence against
1000%.
Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABCs in a box.
C'est vrai. However, the
As I've
blood
said,
Mrs.
I
Marbury
still
saw on
think-
Cust's shirt may have been his own. According to his medical records, he suffers from hemoptysis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes. Yet we see
Exactly.
quite the opposite. You would expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
I agree.
So he
it's
started
troubling,
to doubt. He started
but
to
it
think
doesn't
that
change
maybe
my mind. There's small details that we should be able to clear up by
because
questioning
he
Cust.
blacks out
When can you
and has
talk to him?
amnesia occasionally.
Doncaster is sending him
he's
to us on
wondering
the
if
first
he
train.
is.
Are they questioning him already?
I'm
He says
all
he can't
about.
remember a thing.
It's plausible. Doctors say he suffers from absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
He may have done the murders in an altered state.
A familiar situation.
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Très intéressant. I shall remember that.
Right. I'll go and examine the suspect's room.
Chief Inspector, I took the liberty of removing a few clues to examinatum.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm
Well,
going
that's
to
just
see if
fine.
you've missed something.
I don't care. I don't really do anything here anyway. That moment when you went like, wait, have I been murdering people? No, don't go back in. For the love of God, don't go back in.
To Scotland Yard, please.
Okay, you gonna stand in front of the car? Or you gonna get in it? Yay! I got a new mustache. Let's examine him first.
This man is not in good shape. He is worried and very tired, and other police have been hard on him.
What do you want from me?
I would like to speak with you.
Good day, Mr. Cust. I am Hercule Poirot.
Ah, you're the detective.
Yes, I am the person you have been sending the letters to.
I didn't write these letters. I've already said so.
Très bien. You did not hide these letters. But the question remains, who did?
Probably one of my enemies. I have many.
Oh.
Are you capable of murder, Mr. Cust?
All these questions are giving me a headache.
Okay, buddy. I'm sorry.
You suffered during the war.
It's true. I was wounded. I suffered. But
Yeah, and he doesn't fit the profile. Exactly.
the army was the
sister.
only place I didn't feel inferior. No questions. Just orders to follow.
But ever since you were wounded, you have absences, bouts of amnesia.
And headaches.
This
Professor
sad
Clark treated
war
you.
vet. I'm
Yes,
just.
a few years ago he really helped me with my burned throat.
Of course, you never considered killing a doctor who took such good care of you.
No. No, never.
Do you deny being at the scene of the crimes?
So? There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Can I give him medicine? Yes, I can!
Take this. It will help you.
Thank you.
Oh, you just got the throat doctor thing? I'm glad the coughing went away. So you can just be...
Oh, good God, my shirt is covered in blood again.
Bon. I now know where the bloodstains Mrs. Marbury saw came from. Are you well enough to speak?
Yes, I feel much better.
Let's, I already did this. Do I do the same thing again, or do I...
You were seen at all the crime scenes.
Yes, I was. I travel a lot. But not for pleasure. I am terribly unwell in trains. But I had to respect my engagements. My employer gave me very precise written instructions about the towns I had to visit.
Let's see. The company you claim to work for, Silky Legs, has never heard of you. And as for these letters they sent you, they were written on your own typewriter.
The company sent me the typewriter when I started working for them.
Yes, but the letters were received afterwards. So it would appear that you typed them before sending them to yourself.
I don't remember. Good God! I don't know what's happening to me. My head hurts terribly.
Do I give him the sedative now? I'm gonna give him the sedative now. Here you go, buddy. Have more medicine.
Take this. It will help you.
What? Did the room just get redder? Is that my imagination?
Oh, I think I'll be fine.
Let us see, Cust. Look at me. You know very well that you committed these murders?
Yes, I know.
But I'm not wrong in saying that you do not know why you committed them.
No, I don't.
And what conclusions have you drawn?
Plenty. It might help us to understand him a little better. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Just mixed meds. It's okay. What do we know about Cust's health? No? It's something. There we go. Okay. Apparently I never clicked that one. Are there any clues that do not support Cust's guilt in the Thurston murder? Okay. For one thing, he didn't appear to recognize Poirot. For another thing, he had no reason to kill them, right? No? Are there any clues that do not support Cust's guilt? Oh, right. It was this. The blood. Right? Okay, fine. Maybe it's just that I'm seeing, just in case that was... Okay, but there's the fact that... There we go. Are there any clues that do not support Cust's guilt? He had no reason to kill them. He didn't recognize Poirot. Come on. Can we say without a shadow of a doubt that Cust is guilty?
I don't see any clearer than before. This is worse.
There is one point to highlight. C'est curieux. Cust admits that he killed, but he does not know why. What did Dr. Thompson say? Even if Cust killed while in an altered state, it still must have been his deepest desire. He must have had a motive.
Let's keep it simple. Never mind his motive. He confessed.
He
But you see,
confessed.
he can confess to anything and everything. He denied the murders and then confessed to them. He confirmed that he never typed the letters. Then, with great ease, I managed to get him say quite the opposite.
Come on, he behaved like a guilty man. He lied to his landlady.
Because
I mean,
deep down
I'd
he
lie to her
believes
too. She's
himself
kind of a
guilty.
snoop.
From the papers, he noticed that he had always been at the scene of the crimes. He must think that he killed and then simply forgot what he had done.
How can you be so sure?
Man.
Let us look at his psychological profile. You will understand my point of view. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is Cuss clever? Clever. Okay, so let's go to the next one. We know he's clever. Look what's happening here. Okay. Okay, so is this the other one to prove otherwise? Self-confident. Is he sure of himself? Oh, I thought that made... Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that detail was in that. I need to read things all the way through. But as we know, I'm illiterate. Was he a seducer? Absolutely not. He had blood on him! I don't know why that keeps coming up. It's, like, funny to me. Oh, Jesus. I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Yes. Is it... that? Without any charm. Does Cuss like trains? Absolutely not. Is Cuss impulsive? Okay. Is he generous? He had blood on him is the only other one. So clearly not generous.
You
Kept-
see?
kept
Cuss'
the blood
character
to
is quite the
himself.
opposite of the murderer's.
But if he's a madman, can we really talk about his character?
You know very well that our murderer
Stop.
does not behave like a psychopath. Apart from the signature, there is no ritual or repetition in the choice of victims.
Very well, you're right as always. So we have no confession, no culprit, no suspects, nothing. And all that after 2 months of inquiry? What should I do?
Have faith. Just give me 24 hours. To White Haven, please.
Cust's arrest is a great success for you, Poirot. It's all clear now, except maybe one or two details.
Except maybe like every detail.
Details. Ah, mon ami. The devil is in the detail, as we say.
Excuse me?
Patience, Hastings. Everything will be clear once our guests arrive. Best be prepared. Slip a revolver into your pocket before they do.
A revolver? But Poirot, what are you afraid of?
Trust me. It is important you carry a weapon for this meeting. I will lend you mine.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait one moment, I will bring you my weapon.
Luckily, we already know where he keeps it. Assuming it's still there. One moment. Let me just go all the way over here.
The white ammunition are blank cartridges. The others are real bullets. The revolver is loaded with real bullets. I still have time to choose blanks. The revolver is loaded with blanks. I still have time to choose real bullets.
Do I choose real bullets or blanks? Oh, apparently, I have chosen. Blanks it is.
What about telling me what you have in mind?
Surtout pas. You wouldn't be able to play your role. Wait one moment, I will bring you my weapon.
I am bringing him my... Fine, what do I have to take it? Here you go.
Voila, I entrust you with my weapon. It has hardly been used, it is almost new.
Gandhi mustache. I'm trying to answer the telephone.
Chief Inspector, is that you?
Yes. Sorry, but we haven't found anything.
Have you checked the typewriter?
And the packaging, the letter, and the ribbon reel. We've only found prints left by Cust and his landlady.
Well, never mind, I shall make do.
So, are you still going to hold your meeting?
Of course, Chief Inspector. I can hear my guest coming up the stairs.
Why have you brought us here,
I
Mr.
know.
Poirot?
Since Cust's arrest, I thought it was all done and dusted.
Look, he looks so much
Miss
better.
Gray formally identified him, as well as Miss Barnard.
Yes, and the stockings he saw drove the same brand as the ones found at my aunt's.
This is all true. However, a case is not closed if some questions remain open. And one question is, why did the murderer send me his letters? Why did he challenge me, Hercule Poirot?
Perhaps he wanted to play with you, to taunt you.
Xenophobia? Maybe he didn't like you because you're foreign.
I may be wrong, but maybe by provoking you, he was looking for glory?
All these theories should be studied. Let us now try and get
Look
our
at their
brain
hands
cells to work.
touching. Okay. Why did the killer send letters to Hercule Poirot? I'm thinking glory. No? Okay. Inferiority complex. Fine. Xenophobia? What the fuck am... I don't understand at this point. He wrote Poirot because his address is not very well known? What?
Is everything clear now?
No.
You might like to explain your reasoning again.
Of course. First of all, remember that the murderer made it a rule to always post his letter before the murder. He never digressed from that rule. However, in Churston, he encountered a problem. The village has only 500 inhabitants. With advance warning, it would be easy to arrest him. Therefore, the murderer delayed his letters deliberately with the wrong address. The plan wouldn't have worked if he'd sent it to Scotland Yard or the papers because everybody knows their addresses. The mistake would have been corrected and the letter would have been on time. That is why the murderer chose me as the recipient.
Because for his plan to succeed, it was necessary for at least one of the letters to have a wrong address and get lost. It was very cunning.
Absolument. It is a very subtle plan. It matches the profile we have drawn up of him perfectly. That of an intelligent, daring and calculating murderer.
Wonder who fits
But
that profile.
That's not how you describe Cust.
No.
You are quite right, mademoiselle. Like you,
But
I find it
who
hard to
could I
believe that
describe
this
that
dull
way?
character is the clever murderer we are looking for.
Do madmen... I mean, if he's mad, he might have two very different sides.
No doubt. But the murderer is not mad. All the specialists agree that he does not have the profile of a psychopath.
But if Cust is not guilty, how do you explain his presence at the scene of the crimes?
Mr. Clark, the answer to your question is in the medical records of your brother's patients. Documents which Cust most certainly did not have access to. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
What do we know about Cust? Oh, okay. Cust is easily influenced. We do know that. How do we explain Cust's presence at the crime scene? Let's see. He was a door-to-door salesman. Okay, no. I wasn't sure if that was going to be... I'm very confused, I guess. I thought that explained his presence, but, then again. The murderer found us.
Dr. Clark's patients' records
focusing
provided a
on
very
Cust
useful
instead
list
of
of potential
murderer.
victims, sorted by alphabetical order. The killer definitely used it, explaining the fact that all the victims were former patients of the doctor. It is this fact that clears Cust once and for all, because he never had access to these records. So how did he happen to be at the scene of the crimes? Either the murderer sent him there, or Cust was following him closely. Cust's highly suggestible nature leads us to the second hypothesis. The murderer was manipulating him. He systematically sent Cust to the towns where he was going to strike, so that the suspicion would land on the poor man's shoulder.
That's evil. What sort of killer could have such a plan? And what would he gain from three completely different murders?
To cover up one
Indeed,
of them.
it seems unlikely that the same murderer committed all the crimes. What should we take from that? Just one murder was of benefit to the murderer. The others were just diversions. On reflection, there is only one conclusion. The murderer killed once out of interest and twice to divert our attention. This reasoning points at two potential culprits.
Franklin Clark.
Donald Fraser?
Yes, mademoiselle. That's good thinking. Mr. Fraser may have killed Betty out of jealousy. Mr. Clark may have killed his brother in order to inherit his large fortune. Both have a motive.
But Donald did not have access to Dr. Clark's records.
Very good.
Please allow me
point.
to disagree with you, mademoiselle.
Oh. What? I don't know these things. Donald was treated by Dr. Clark. He was? I don't know any of these things. His firm.
He works for Court and Brunskill, one of whose clients was Sir Carmichael.
It doesn't prove that I went to Comeside.
You could have done it. And you may have used the opportunity to take a look at Sir Carmichael's
But you
records.
didn't. Yeah, okay, thank
You
you
think
guys.
I'm guilty?
I got the firm part.
You
Shh.
or Mr. Franklin Clark.
That's ridiculous.
Both of you have a motive. The question is, which of you has the profile that most resembles the murderer? Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is Donald clever? Clever? I'm just seeing what the other thing. Not very self-confident, yeah. Is he a seducer? Well. And is Donald impulsive? Okay. I didn't think so, but I wasn't really feeling like one day. Got it. Is Donald generous? But he is not
Ladies and
self-confident.
gentlemen, Donald may share many character traits with the murderer, but he does not have his cold indifference. He has a temper. It is hard to imagine him planning anything. Also, jealousy is his motive, and crimes of passion are rarely planned.
Right, I suppose it's my turn to be subjected to the same scrutiny.
Yes. Yes.
Absolument, Mr. Clark. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Is he clever? He is clever. Is he confident? Is he a seducer? Okay, I wasn't sure. Then, does he like trains? Well, where is it? Railway children. Is Franklin impulsive? Actually, that could be an impulsive quality. Okay, that's generous. That's generous. I can't read what that says, so I'm just going to put it there. And generous.
As you have all seen, there is a disturbing similarity between Mr. Clark's profile and that of the killer. In actual fact, it is exactly the same.
Mr. Poirot, your psychological studies are interesting, but your conclusions do not add up. Why would I have wished my brother's death? The inheritance is lawfully mine. I just have to wait.
No, you had to act quickly. because you are incapable of waiting.
Really? Well, I am no murderer. You presented him as being a cold and patient schemer.
Certes, normalement. But Lady Clark's imminent death precipitated events. Mademoiselle, although you haven't been telling the truth, there is no doubt in my mind that you would have found a way to marry Sir Carmichael after Lady Clark's death. For you, Mr. Clark, it was a disaster. If Miss Grey had children by your brother, you would not have inherited a thing. You realized the danger after reading several letters from Comside, especially one in which your brother opened his heart to you. So you hurried home from China, and you took action.
I saw him standing next to Hastings, and I was like, I'm glad I
was
put
no more
blanks
than
in
a
there.
puppet manipulated by the real culprit. You, Mr. Clark.
Such an imagination, Mr. Poirot. In fact, nobody manipulated Cust. The famous instructions he received by post. He wrote them on the typewriter. We know that for sure.
Oh no. You know perfectly well. That is not true. Eh bien voilà. Light has now been shed on the ABC murders.
Your theories are ingenious, but you haven't any proof.
One point to him. For the moment, I have no material proof. Either I admit to it, or I bluff.
Because you wouldn't
One
know
thing
about
proves
any
it.
of that
The prints you left on Cust's typewriter.
Enough.
Oh, of course, you wiped the typewriter before sending it. But not carefully enough. Scotland Yard has found your print along with those of Cust.
I understand why you never wanted to lend me your new typewriter. And why you were searching through your brother's things. And the hole you dug on the moors. What did you hide there? The knife you used to kill your brother?
Game, set, match. You win, Mr. Poirot. But it was worth trying.
What? Okay.
Don't come near me! I'll never let you take me, Mr. Poirot.
No! Man, if I hadn't packed blanks.
I'm sorry, Mr. Clark. There is no easy
A
death for you.
mess.
I expected your reaction, so I used blanks. I'm
You go
sorry,
first.
mademoiselle, but your second chance has been lost. Franklin Clark will never inherit his brother's fortune.
That's alright. I can still seduce the wife. No. No, no, no. And now that Mr. Clark has that punctured eardrum.
Disappointed at having missed the chance to become Lady Clark, Thora Grey left England.
Why is Dick Dunbar...
Donald Fraser and Megan Barnard married. On Poirot's recommendation, Mary Drower started to work for Lady Clark. The elderly lady's condition suddenly took a turn for the better. And a few months later, to Dr. Logan's great surprise, she was back on her feet again. According to this eminent physician, it appears to be an extremely rare case of spontaneous remission. Lady Clark has enjoyed very good health ever since.
Yay, that makes me happy.
Journal of an Innocent. The incredible story of ABC. As for A.B. Cust, after being advised by Poirot, he made a great deal of money by selling his story to the press. And as for me, and with business booming, the Black Swan has become the #1 tourist attraction in the whole of Yorkshire, even more popular than York Minster.
All right. that was the game. That was really fun. I did not get anywhere near as many ego points as I would have liked. Got the full timeline though, which is beautiful. So many mustaches. Just don't have the Dolly mustache. That's what I would have gotten. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. I'm only missing 1, 2, 3, 4 trophies. Go me. Okay. Anyway, so that was the game. I hope you guys had fun, because I had fun. So I'm gonna go sleep now because I have an early morning and I should not have played this long, but I wanted to get it done. So, bonsoir, mon ami, and I will see you guys next time. Reese is gonna play a game this next week. I don't know what she's gonna play. We'll figure that out. Okay, night guys.